All right, this is SAB page 222, Patterns and Relationships. So it says solve. Write the first 5 terms of a pattern that begins with 2 and then adds 2. So we know how to do this. 2, start with 2, and then add 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, and 8 plus 2 is 10. Then it says write the first 5 terms of a pattern that begins with 4. Okay, and then adds 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 16, and then 20. C says circle the corresponding pairs of terms in the patterns. Okay, circle the corresponding pairs. This one, this one, this one, that one, and that one. How does each term in the top pattern compare to the corresponding term in the bottom pattern? Well, I can see here that 4 is double what 2 is. 8 is also 4 times 2. 6 times 2 would be 12. So what I did here is actually answered, how does the bottom term compare to the top term? I said that the bottom term is the top times 2. So now I'm going to go back to the first question I asked and says, how does each term in the top compare to the corresponding term? Well, I know that the top is the bottom term divided by 2. It's the opposite of what I wrote for the bottom term is top multiplied by 2. The top term is the bottom term divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 would be 2. 8 divided by 2 would be 4. Number 5 says, write the first 5 terms of a pattern that begins with 9 and then adds 9. So here I began with 9 and then I added 9 each time. B says, write the first 5 terms of a pattern that begins with 3 and adds 3. 3 plus 3 would be 6, 9, 12, and then 15. C says circle the corresponding pairs. I circled the corresponding pairs. Now how does each term in the top pattern compare to the corresponding term in the bottom pattern? Okay, so the top term, right, this 9 is 18, compared to the bottom pattern. If I look at that, the top term is the bottom term times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So the top term is the bottom times 3. How does the bottom term compare to the top term now? So if you look at the bottom as compared to the bottom term is the top divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 would be 3. 18 divided by 6, or 18 divided by 3 would be 6. Number 6 says, write the first 5 terms of 2 different patterns. So you guys go ahead and write your own 5 terms with a pattern. And then you're going to describe 2 different relationships that the corresponding terms of your pattern share. So go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to do mine, you do yours. And let's see if maybe somehow you can figure out if yours is correct. So here's what I chose to do. I chose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. My pattern here is that from the top to the bottom, you divide by 10. And then from the bottom to the top, you multiply by 10.